Why don't you go ahead? Oh boy, you go.
What's good? My name's oldboy_07 on Twitch. I am a variety streamer of sorts, but I do have a heavy focus on Star Citizen. I'm a member of House Venandi, and also known as Scarlet Order's diplomat.
Ooh, aren't you? Ooh,
Diplomatic.
ooh, I'm too
Yeah,
old for
man, I
that.
got that commander diplomat status. It's great. I'll pass it off to
Yeah.
Henkin now.
Hey guys, I'm Henkin SC, as most of you know, or Henkin_SC to be completely technical. I stream Monday through Thursday, or Monday through Friday. Thursday night I do Night Crew, and Sunday I do ScordCast, like you guys see here. Saturday I take one day off. I'm a SC streamer majorly. Sometimes my chat makes me play other games, but I don't like it.
I don't
Come say
like
hi.
it.
I'm a member of Lucrum, the best house in Scored. Me and my boy Drew down here making all that money.
Knuckles, buddy.
Nyath is better. We had a way more fun event this week.
It was a
And
pretty
that is
cool
right.
night.
Don't you forget, guys. I'm a whore for money.
I'm a whore for money. We are both a whore for money. Although when I was trading, I lost all my money. So
Yeah.
don't do.
I heard you lost
Don't
2
be doing that in
million.
the verse. I lost a lot. It was a lot of money, and I was really sad about it. And you know what the funny thing was? I called it. I was like, I'm gonna do this Laranite run, and I'm gonna lose all my money, and it's going to suck.
Hey.
And it happened.
What
So,
happened? Did the server crash? You get stream sniped?
dude? It was almost like too coincidental to be like an accident. And now that I know the devs are spying on me, I almost think they did it because like I got to the hangar and I was like, I'm gonna crash as soon as I get there. I get to the hangar, I open it up, and I crash. I'm freaking sad about it, like immediately. And
In
you
your
know, you try
defense,
to log back in.
I do feel like we're being watched because when I was trying to show people how to do drug runs, the second I would hit buy, I would crash 3 times in a row. It's like they knew I was buying drugs, and they're like, "No, Henkin, don't teach the new people that."
Yep, I'm telling you, dude. They're watching us. They're watching us. Got my eye on you, CIG. I know it.
It's funny how Xylo only pops in when I'm in the middle of drug runs. I
He
know what you're
pops
doing,
in.
Xylo.
Right. He pops in when you're in the middle of anything. Anything fun related.
Scares the crap out of you.
It kind of does.
There's no one
It's a
on my
little weird.
ship. Who's this person? Suddenly appeared.
So you guys
Exactly.
ready to do our favorite part of the scorecast?
Oh yeah,
Let's
Oh,
do
yeah.
that.
Oh boy,
Love
you're
you
so
too,
pretty.
Killian.
you beautiful man.
Oh,
Man.
you're really
I'm
cute
telling
too.
you,
That sexy
this
white
group
shirt.
we have, you guys, this group we have is probably the sexiest podcast on Twitch. Every single one of you guys is, I would, if I barked up the wrong tree, which I don't.
It's the beard cast.
I
Even
would.
Jude's got a little going.
Dude,
No,
he's getting a soul patch.
not
He's officially
He's
a
got the
beard
level
brother.
level one beard. That's all.
Level 1 soul patch, dude.
It's okay. We'll
I'm going
get
through
him.
puberty, guys.
Favorite
Hey,
part of
after
the
No Shave
scorecast.
November, I'll send you the rest of mine.
Jude, you are the cutest. I don't know about all of that.
Yep, I've been growing out my hair. What do you guys think of it?
Growing it out, trying to get the Jude bangs going here.
Well, my hair's too curly for that, but
Is that an emote? Jude Bangs?
Jude bang.
It should be.
Mm-hmm.
OmniRock says that face Monty needs a gift. Well, then somebody clip it and I'll make it a gift.
Hashtag bulge. Jude's the new non-beard outsider. It's correct. I'm getting something here.
No, you're
It's
officially
coming.
a beard brother. I'll induct you into it.
There is facial hair. There's more than 0 facial hair. That's something.
I'll take it. Well, I won't deny it. So guys, we've had a really, 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 really good weekend for Star Citizen. In my opinion, one of the best in a while. We knew it was coming. We were all hyped about it. CitizenCon was great. What are your guys' thoughts? I mean, we're probably
Blizzard.
jumping a couple of things here, but it's really exciting. Maybe we could jump into a couple of things first before we jump into CitizenCon.
Yeah, why don't we do this past week's events first, and then we'll jump into CitizenCon and everything. So
CitizenCon is a whole bunch of things on its own. So
There's so much to talk about this week.
we had an amazing weekend score. We really did.
Miss events. I always miss them. I'm sorry, guys. Work sucks.
It's all right, man.
So Venandy took over the Tuesday 9th event because of some scheduling issues, and we did a kind of like a really fun FPS event where we all got dropped about 800 yards or meters away from a certain place. We all had to make it to this an outpost and
Basically,
with some
a
buildings.
King of the Hill type event.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
And
I like it.
the rules were that you started out with a certain number of points, I believe 7. And first person to make it to the compound got a point for their team. And then each kill was 1 point, and death on the team was negative.
So how'd you guys keep track of like the points and stuff like that for those of you guys, maybe viewers that don't know?
By who saw what?
Scalps.
You guys just had to call it out. Scouts!
We did have a Virtus up in a, I don't remember what kind of ship, but it was a really cool looking one watching over us. So.
Oh, okay.
It was the
It's in a
Mako. Yeah,
Mako.
that's right.
Mako's a very cool ship.
Very strong when it self-destructs in front of your face.
Oh no. It was a lot of fun though. We had like 4 rounds overall, and then Hankin, Majarshan, and Agent Eldritch ended up finishing it out by holding down the
Dream team.
Yeah, buddy. You guys held down that base and ended up murking everyone.
That's one of the exciting things about Scored, though. That's the draw for me is like the camaraderie, the events that we do. Like it makes Star Citizen a lot less boring for any of you guys that have played by yourself or just played solo. Like you get on for like an hour and you don't know what to do with Star Citizen with Scored. You could play all damn day, and then you're like, where the hell did day go? I've been playing Star Citizen all damn day. It's crazy. So it's a good guild. It's a good org. We do events. It's awesome. And if you guys want to be a part of that, link down in the description.
Let me just say,
And then you
old
guys gotta
boy.
realize too, my team was 2 Venandy guys, and I'm in Lucrum. So it wasn't even an all PvP house team. Like we mixed it up. I was playing with Venandy boys.
Yeah, I mean, and you can always throw money at them if you really need to, because Lucrum just makes all the money.
That's right.
Let me just say, old boy got lucky in one of those rounds because I killed 2 of his teammates before he even got to me. And I'm a Naiath, so that's impressive.
Not bad for an explorer boy.
That was a fun round.
He felt my wrath.
Oh, there's so many awesome things, guys, I want to talk about.
I know. We have a whole lot of time to talk about this.
I'm so excited. CitizenCon was so good.
Also, we had a pretty cool Naiath event led by yours truly. That was super fun.
Yeah. It was good. It was good.
Do we get some footage from this one, Monty?
We absolutely do. Thank you for the follow, J Mitch.
How'd the Splody stuff
do.
go?
So we're gonna go to this, and then I'm gonna open this up, and then we're gonna do this.
Bonnie, you're bad. I'm just kidding.
So we literally stacked a whole bunch of ships on top of each other, and then we broke them so you couldn't get back inside of them.
Jesus.
And you guys will get to see more footage of this in the outro as well.
So this is on an A90, Jesus.
Yeah, we literally have like 6 or 7 ships on top there. And if you look really closely, there's an Argo cargo on the end of it that I put up there.
Oh!
Oh, enhanced. I always love when they explode and you see those black pixel boxes.
Yeah.
Full HD Star Citizen for you.
And then next we have a really cool clip of us all standing in 10-meter increments away from, I believe, an arrow and blowing ourselves up. You can see me jump out of the cockpit.
When you guys were explaining the event to me, I thought you guys were like lining up.
Oh, I died too.
Instead of, oh god, that's.
Yeah, that's loud. My bad. But anywho.
That's craziness. Fun stuff.
Nope, wrong one.
You gotta make those scenes, Monty. You gotta make those scenes.
I do. I have the scenes. I just clicked on the wrong one because I'm crap.
Macro it, dude.
Yeah.
1 through 9. Do it in
Dude, yep,
order.
1 through 9.
Well, one's
Jeez.
labeled ScordCast Countdown in all caps, and then ScordCast Intro, ScordCast Live, ScordCast Outro.
OBS with
ScordCast
Monty. Coming
preview.
to you soon.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. I'll teach you guys how to run this shit.
I think we'll teach you, dude.
But
That was
that-
a fun event. That was a fun event, though, Monty.
It was good.
You did a good job.
Yeah, you put on a good show. I like it.
Kudos on that clip to Old Boy, by the way. He edited that, and that looks amazing. And then you guys will get to
Oh,
see
thank
my
you.
point of view later in the outro, and that's really funny. But yeah, man, we've had some good events this week. We're I believe there's a Tuesday night exploration event this week. I don't know what it is yet. No one's really got anything together yet. And then hopefully we'll have another FPS sometime this week. I'd really like to retry the tournament. That would be
So-
really cool.
I've been reaching out to some of the guys in Space Force, and Burks might want to put something together with us too. So we have some of that probably coming up soon too. But we got to
That'd be
get
cool.
with the higher ups to see.
Yes, Space
Yeah.
Forks, Omni, Space Fork.
Yeah,
The
Space
ultimate
Force.
utensil in combat.
Mm-hmm.
Just-
the bestest.
But just wait until we get hand-to-hand combat next patch. There will be a
Yeah, man.
scored fight club.
Oh, you
Yeah,
best believe.
All I
On
want to
the
do is
890.
yeet somebody. I want to yeet somebody across the room. Let me do
Oh,
that, CIG.
yeet. I thought you said
We're-
eat.
We're
I
gonna
was
call
like-
it 890 bar fights. We're
Man, you
gonna do
want
it
like
in
the
bar.
savage fist-to-fist fighting. Gangs of New York
Mm.
style.
Mm-mm, we're
I'm
not
gonna
talking
bite his
about
ear
that.
off.
That's
Come
not
Come
talking
catch me in the
about that.
streets of Art Court.
I'll eat somebody. Wait, what?
Catch me running these streets of Art Court.
Catch these hands.
You're about to
Oh,
catch my my space kung fu.
My space kung fu. So,
Oh my lord! All right,
you guys are awesome. I love you all.
Love you
This
too.
is fun.
Oh, we
You
love
too,
you
old
too,
boy.
dude.
You too, money. You too,
So-
dude.
Oh, we love you, Hankin.
I love
Love
you.
you too,
I'm gonna
Monty.
cry.
So much love.
I can't. I don't know what I would do without you guys. Oh, I have an alfalfa
Getting-
right now. That needs to
Get
not.
emotional.
Where's your hat, Monty? I thought we had this super awesome hat you're bringing.
Yeah, I actually have two of them, but I don't want to put them
Monty's
on.
got a hat he's gonna show you guys.
No.
Get it.
Damn it! Give me 1 second.
I'm putting him on the spot. It's perfect.
It's all messed up. Eh,
Oh,
Beautiful.
Jesus, dude.
It's
You know-
beautiful.
you know what? It's gonna have to stay like this because it's
Clip it.
Just- all kinds of messed up.
It
Oh, it
looks-
must be hard with the headset.
That must be so warm in the winter.
Cthulhu.
It's very cold in my
Exactly.
house right now, so this is just this is not working. I'm not doing it.
Cthulhu, the big meat missile.
Cthulhu, the meat missile. Yes, it is a Cthulhu. I, for one, praise our new elder god. Am I the new elder god? I am honored.
Praise the Monty, the meat missile. Bow down.
I
Tilden
think
wants to
someone
know
bought
where
it for
he
me
can
off
get it.
Amazon. Yeah, but you guys ready to talk about what everybody wants us to talk about?
Yes.
Yeet.
What
Let's-
would that be? Would that
Let's
be
get to what's actually
CitizenCon?
important.
The exciting stuff.
What was your guys' favorite part of CitizenCon?
I'll let you guys
Damn,
go
dude.
first. There's so much.
Hold by
There
go.
is so much. I mean, I'm gonna have to go with, oh man, probably Theater of War.
Oh,
That's probably gonna be my favorite part. And it was like smack dab in the middle of the day too, which is crazy. Like it wasn't anything that they promoted as any of the main keynotes, but
Yeah, it was just
it was
like
if you
It was
if
like
you didn't watch it,
noon, right?
definitely go back and watch it. Yeah, it was somewhere right around noon Eastern time.
It's Battlefield Star Citizen. It's amazing.
No, that's gonna be really
Yeah.
cool. I'll share a little bit about my favorite things. Obviously, I have a two-part thing here. Um, Obviously, jump gates and the new system is really, really, really cool. Um, the Carrack looks cool too, but I'm gonna leave that one out as a side note. Um, and the planetary tech, weather has got me like that's something I wanted in Star Citizen forever, dude, forever. So to see like dust clouds, dust storms, and like the snow and rain hitting the windshield of your ship, dude. Oh God, I know that's like standard in some games now, but it's just really, really, really cool, and
It
I'm pretty
looks
hyped for
good.
that. Yeah, it looks really, 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 really good. Like not crappy. It doesn't look shitty, like half-ass done. It looks like damn good. And the space clouds too. Jesus, dude. The space clouds. I can't. It's too
Um,
awesome. It's too awesome for
you
me
in
to
the
handle.
fog with the weather.
Oh, God, now we're getting
It's
into it.
all. Mm.
Jesus. Also the Carrack. Had to buy a Carrack.
It was so good. Like,
Scored's gonna have like 50 Carracks
yeah.
flying around now. It's gonna be the main ship.
Well, to be honest, like with this SCU capacity, it's basically like running a caterpillar. Like, it's
Well,
gonna be
that's
a
why I
good
got rid
multi-crew
of my
ship.
Caterpillar because it
Yeah.
was like I have a Carrack now, which has cargo to run, and it's going to be awesome. So I was like, that's a good grade, and you could buy it with credits, dude. Like how freaking
It
cool!
looks way cooler than the Caterpillar too.
Yeah, the Caterpillar looks like a giant Pen 15, if you know what I'm saying.
The 10-15 club.
But you know, the Caterpillar served its purpose, and for those of you guys that have a Caterpillar, you guys kind of know it's super awesome for trading, which doesn't freaking work right now. But yeah, I got a Carrack. What kinds of? I mean, there are so many ships that right now, like the free fly and all that stuff, which we'll get into in a bit. But that was my favorite thing. What about you, Henkin?
I was gonna say theaters of war, but apart from that, I really like the fact that we got to see them actually pick up Omni Tools clothing and put them on without going into Moby. That really
Right.
starts opening up the
Yeah.
doors for when we're able to take off our helmets and carry them on the side, or you know, the stuff with the lockers. Like you can go in and take off your jacket, take off your armor. That's what's got me pumped. No more having to open Moby glass to put on your stuff. And he was using an Omni tool in his civvies. He
Yeah.
was equipping it to his clothing. Like that is awesome.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of under like Star Citizen in general. With CitizenCon and everything, it really there was a lot more eyes on the game this time around. Like
Mm-hmm.
there were like 21,000 people watching, or 27 at one point, watching the event, and I was like, damn, that's the most I've seen for anything Star Citizen related. So it was cool. It was cool to see that many new eyes on the
It
game.
didn't crash either. The main keynotes, at least, they didn't crash.
Yeah,
Chris
Came
Roberts
close, but
was
he looked mad.
mad, man.
he
Poor
was mad
Glenn.
in the first
Poor
one.
Glenn.
The
Yeah.
second half went pretty smoothly. Like
Yeah,
the
after he got
last
done
half
yelling
of
at
the-
everybody, he's probably like, anyone here that messes up again can just go home now. You know,
Fired. We're all
fired.
fired.
Did you see that? Did you see that girl that was flying the Carrack? She was looking
Oh.
so nervous.
So stressed. I've never.
Hey.
She's like, if I hit this wall, I'm done. Like,
She put it through the hole okay though, and I have to give her
Yeah.
credit.
she did.
Sorry, did that
I
come
wonder
out
how
wrong?
many
Phrasing,
times she
phrasing.
actually got to practice, because she's probably like, all right, I've done this 15 times, I'm ready. And then in front of all those people, she's probably like, I'm not ready.
Dude, they were playing keyboard mouse with iPads in front of them, like on tablets. Like they weren't. They didn't have monitors. They were freaking playing keyboard mouse on some weird things. Like I was like, I wouldn't be able to do that. Also, discussing the wormholes real quick before we jump on, and I know we're gonna get to wormholes eventually because I know we're pressed for time and stuff. I really feel like wormholes should be the first time you go through the wormhole manually, then the next time automatic. Once you have plotted and know the wormhole, I don't think you have to fly through like that every single time. What do you guys think?
I would agree with that. I mean, if you have, especially if you have a ship that's considered an exploration ship or data mapping or something along those lines, you should at least be able to purchase routes to from other ships like that. In my opinion,
Yeah, or something like that. There's plenty of time from the work. It just seemed like, I mean, maybe it was just the Carrack flying through the wormhole that was an issue. It's a big ship going through, I mean, I'm always great at fitting big things in small places, but doing that flying a big ship through a wormhole would have been. It looks like that could have been difficult. So I don't know. We'll have to see when we get other ships that can do it.
I'm excited to take smaller ships through that wormhole as well. We saw the carrier go through, which is pretty large, like caterpillar size. So something maybe like, I don't know, a freelancer or a Titan going through there probably be a
Or
lot
an
easier.
arrow.
Well, we have to make sure the ship has the jump drive, right? Like that's going to
Right.
be what
That's
determines
the
the
main
ability
thing.
to go through the jump gate. Like, is it only medium class or higher, or are there going to be small exploration ships that have jump drives? And I think there are
They're
going to
different
be.
size jump gates too, right? Isn't that
There
something
are,
that
there
has been
are, but will
confirmed?
that determine how big of a hole you can go through? You know, I'm sorry, I'm gonna stop saying hole. Hole is weird. Jump drive. I mean wormhole. It is a hole.
Kaiser thinks they look like crap. Yeah, I mean,
All right,
dude,
I'm
for the
out.
first iteration, they're just not ready yet. But I think they looked all right.
Now, Kaiser, I thought they looked good. I thought the wormholes like first. You got to realize first iteration. And they've probably been practicing it for a while. But regardless,
Yeah.
like I
To
think
be
they
honest, they
look okay.
showed those graphics like 2 years ago.
2016.
3 was it 2016? It looked just like
Mhm.
that though, and I'm surprised that they ended up pulling it off as well as they did. To be honest,
I think a lot of it's the SSOC meshing. They want to get all that memory before they introduce new systems. Well, like we all kind of know that. But on that note, the server side OCS that's coming, dudes,
that's
and
right.
it's
In
going to be awesome.
3.8, nonetheless.
3.8.
I
That's
can't
going to
wait.
change the game for a lot of us. I think, theoretically speaking, the performance should be better for a lot of us. Maybe, who knows? Because that hasn't been directly mentioned that server side OCS is going to increase performance for a lot of people. Like, obviously, that's never been directly mentioned. And so we don't want to get our expectations up and be expecting it to be some godly feature that fixes everything. But it would be nice if it did increase the performance of the majority of players because
I,
more
I,
people can
I
play.
think it will. When we first
I
got
mean,
just normal OCS, there was a giant jump in
Gigantic. Yeah.
performance. Like,
Mhm.
dogfighting was finally possible. Launching
I wasn't
missiles
even
wasn't, wrecking people across the system.
I wasn't even able to play the game before OCS came into play. I would only get 15 FPS with my current PC that I have now. I would get like 10 to 15 FPS. So playing after OCS, it was like, wow, like I can play Star Citizen, I can stream this game. That's insane. And
it
that's when I
was a
started
night and
streaming.
day difference.
Yeah,
And honestly,
huge.
like they ran the demo with socks running, and it looked like it was running very other
Looks
than the
good.
VoIP issues, the VoIP and the VoIP issues.
Which has always been
Yeah.
server side issues. It's good to know that, at least it's happening on their private ones as well. So there is an actual bug, not just our own servers degrading. Sometimes
Right.
you'll re-instance after crashing a desktop and it's still messed up, or it'll start working for some people or stop working for others.
Mm-hmm. Well, one can
So
hope. Like it's like that's and those are just like some of the good things that were in CitizenCon. Like there's the Argo mining ship, multi-crewed mining ship,
that's
two
right. The
times the
mole
storage of the prospector, like two times the crew. Like
is supposed to
it's
have
literally
3 laser beams on it, right?
3 mining lasers on a freaking ship, you guys. Like that's all I want. I want to buy that. I'm going to get
It
Yeah.
metal buy it
sounds
right
pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie, man. That would be really cool to multi-crew.
now.
And
Yeah,
they're
put in a
bringing
Jeep
in
man.
the different lasers as well. It's going to be our first
Yeah.
modular parts other than obviously weapons and shields. I was
Yeah.
kind of hoping they would have done engines and thrusters so you can start changing how things maneuver, but with the mole coming
Well,
out, it'd be sweet to have one of each laser. You have the
mhm,
constant one, and you're gonna be able to do the double and triple mining using different variations of lasers. Like,
right.
gonna change it
And
up.
that's well, you have to hope like with all these mining features that are coming, you have to really hope that they kind of take a look at the current state of mining. Like, are they going to enable more rocks to be mineable? Are they going to change some of the features up currently with mining? You have to just really maybe hope that's stuff that we should put on Spectrum or make make the community like managers aware of those types of things so that Xylo or like Luke or those people that hang out in our streams can like report that stuff back like, hey, some people would really like to see these things change, like so that those opinions get up the chain and then we do see changes because that really does happen, by the way, guys. You guys being vocal about certain things except destroying auto gimbals, will change the game. So, do what you will. Hopefully those features change and mining gets really good, because right now there's a limited supply of mineable rock, and then that presents a problem with mining in general. So who knows? Could be good, could be awesome. Still good news either way.
I think my favorite part of the whole thing was Microtech.
Hell
I would
yeah.
have to agree.
What you like
That's
about
a good-
Microtech? Just all of
That's
it?
a good.
Just
good
all of
part
it is
it.
so pretty.
Yeah. Just the whole freaking
Look,
thing.
I just saw the snowy forest and I was like, I'm gonna live there.
What about the no-fly zone? That you can
On
land
that,
anywhere?
On the note
Yeah,
with
the lack
with
of no
Microtech,
fly zone.
how do you guys like the interface where it showed the temperature and like, the person was like freezing and he only had X amount of life expectancy left to stay in that
Sweet.
weather. So I thought that was
It was
dope as
wrong.
heck.
Somebody was pointing out when we were looking at it that it was like liquid nitrogen temperatures. I think Heavy Bob was talking about that. Like the air is liquid nitrogen, you're liquid nitrogen. It was
Oh,
such a low
someone's-
temp.
Chemical accuracy. Gotcha.
I would definitely say that weather and just like the weather effects on the visor and everything like that looked absolutely incredible. It was amazing. So well done.
Yeah, and what that means, that's exciting because that, carrying those same weather things over to Yella or I don't know, Daymar, where there's like potentially dust storms. Hey, we may even see a sandworm soon. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You
it could
never
happen.
know.
Fingers crossed we get a giant sandworm, dude.
You
I'm down
never
with it.
know, man.
I wonder if we're gonna
You
be able to
never
hunt it
know.
down
know.
and like use the oxy cutter from the Omni tool to like take parts of it off. To like be something like,
Yeah.
oh, he has a weird tungsten shell, or sell parts of it off.
Oh, hell yeah, take the parts, man. Cut up turtle
Mhm.
shells and sell them and craft gear, dude. That's what I want to do.
This is
That
gonna
would
be
never happen,
Tremors
but-
6.
Tremors 6. Count me in.
I don't know if you guys
That's
have
about
ever
a
seen.
9th event.
Oh lord.
Well, exploration is going to get really fun when we have
Right.
wormholes. What's supposed to be in Pyro, by the way, guys? I just want to cut in. What's supposed to be in Pyro?
You ever
Well,
play
Pirates.
Dying Star?
we know that there's a ship or a space station that's confirmed by.
Hmm. It's just
A ruin
interesting because
station?
Pyro is great, but like I was mentioning with a couple of people, we were chatting in Discord while CitizenCon was going on, and towards the end, they obviously showed the wormhole where they jumped into the new planet, right? And this is probably skipping ahead a little bit for us, but it kind of made me wonder what's there. Like, are we gonna have some kind of mission there, or is this a test planet, or is this a test system for when, we get Nyx, which is supposed to have Delamar there? So I don't know. That's kind of what was going on in my head. That maybe it's just a test, because Pyro really doesn't have a whole lot in it, even on the star map. So maybe
One thing I hope that we get soon is some sort of alien type NPCs that we can kill.
I've been waiting for that since the Squadron 42 trailer, the last one that had the alien, had weather. Like, the last Squadron 42 trailer had like everything I want in the game. That got me super excited for the new Planet Tech.
Shall I roll the clips?
Yeah, let's
Throw
watch
some
a
clips,
couple of
Money.
them.
Sorry. Feel free to cut me off and be like, hey, we got clips.
We do got clips. Let's go watch some clips. So we got one right here.
Yeah, I mean, so this is all the main thing about these effects is they're completely data driven.
So yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier, where you can actually see the beads of moisture, the
And that looks cool.
condensation drip.
And it says it's gonna be
Crazy
different
cool.
depending on the planet, right? Like if it's super hot, it's gonna be steaming up your helmet.
Yeah.
Versus the little beat up.
I mean, but you can literally see the snow accumulating on his armor, and that is the coolest thing to me.
Yeah, it's
I
like
know
slowing
it's
down
kind
his
of
movement
silly.
speed as well.
But I really feel like they're skipping out on a huge opportunity with the third person view. Like, if they just added some interface to third person, like, it could be a really cool function or a part of the game. Like, they're totally missing out on a
Yeah,
giant
kind of like
area.
the Division or something.
Yeah, like gives people the option to play first person or third person. Obviously, there are advantages in FPS modes where, you can use third person and kind of cheese corners and stuff. But I don't know. I just feel like the game could be really fun in third person if they gave us an interface.
And then we
Going back
also
to,
have
The weather, though, when they were getting into the ship itself, you could see it actually accumulating on the windows of the.
Yeah, this looks crazy. This was really cool.
The
The
cloth
wind
physics
blowing on the
was like
tarp.
really interesting.
Yeah.
This
I
is
mean,
gonna
look
be
at
a
the tarp
GPU
blowing
killer.
up.
I already know my computer is gonna struggle here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, it
that's gonna
depends
kill
on
our.
optimization, right? They need to optimize. They need to just optimize in general. What? He's taking out the tarp. I didn't see this part.
You didn't see this part? Oh my
I didn't
God,
see this
dude.
part. What?
Okay, we can drop it now.
I think it'd be funny too if the wind like took it up and like just swept it off.
That's some baloney. That's epic, dude.
It looks a little choppy, but I mean, this is so far in beta. I'm not surprised.
First iteration.
Alpha.
Plenty of times to optimize, but that looks great. That looks actually kind of stupid crazy how good that looks.
You can see, like you were talking about earlier, Jude, the weather and the temperatures actually affect your character to the point where you start shaking physically in game.
Right.
So when you're in first person view, it actually it can mess up with what you're looking.
Kaiser says he likes no
That's-
HUD in third person. I kind of do too. Like I feel like third person, just to me personally, and maybe some people, is more for cinematics because they want the game to be FPS, right? It's a simulation. They
Yeah.
want you to be, on it.
It's just weird that they give us the option to go into third person. I almost feel like that's opening up a whole like way to cheese corners anyway. That giving people giving the reason why you wouldn't want third person is because people kind of cheat in shooters and stuff.
Yeah.
But people kind of do it anyway because they peek over in third person and they'll see, and then they'll go back to third person so they have their weapon. Oh, look at that badass JL. Excuse me, sir. There can only be one. I'm just kidding. Thanks for the follow.
Thank you so much for that follow.
But
They talked about removing third person when not in a vehicle. I mean, that does kind of suck for certain screenshots and stuff, but if that's
maybe
the way
if
to
they
go.
did like a photography mode or something that you
I
can't.
could see
Yeah,
that.
It, like,
so
it like
Final-
cancels out when you move.
so Final Fantasy 14 has a like screenshot mode that you enter, and so does Elite Dangerous. There's lots of games that have a complete simulation that you go into, and then you can take screenshots. So Star Citizen could easily do something like that. I feel like they have the technology to do that. Definitely, they just obviously would need to do it, which is the hard part, I guess, for them. What about that dynamic economy? Flakbat, that was the second thing that I really, really liked was Tony Z's presentation of the economy and the quanta.
And
Or
that tool
quanta
that they
going
have that they're not gonna give us.
Like quantum, yeah, man.
Yeah, it kind of, no offense, Revere, love you, dude, but it really kind of like ate up the whole of Galog. I was like, Jesus, dude, I want that.
But
Give
then
me
they
that
were
tool.
like, "Oh yeah, we get this. You guys don't."
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, come on.
I mean,
Regardless, there
Kingdom
should-
dope
they
that
should
it
have
shows
something on their
absolutely
website.
Everybody.
They should have something on their website, or they should pay Revere and partner with him to work on it and keep it on the website. Because people are going to use these tools anyway. Why not just partner with Revere, pay him, contract him to do that stuff, and
And
then
integrate
he's
it
set,
into the
everyone
Mobi.
wins. Yeah, integrate it into the Mobi or into some kind of UI. The UI already looks like it already looks related to Star Citizen, so he already did a really good job at that. But it would be nice to see something like that go on because he has a really good program. Galog is really cool. Anywho, the slider. I don't think we need the slider, to be honest. No offense, we just don't need a slider.
Wait, what's the slider?
Heavy Bob wants Revere to make a slider button so you can slide how much money you put into the game and all the things it opens up for you. Like if you go to 100, it'll be like cutlass and dogfighting and bounties. And you go to 155, and it'll be like, oh, you can also mine.
Yeah, it's like a
Click that.
slider that lets you. It shows the what you can do within Star Citizen based on the money you spend.
Oh.
Like an investment slider. There you go. Which is neat, I guess. And I would imagine there are already sliders available like that. Like they can't be, you know,
Pay to win.
pay to win slider.
Yeah, but it is changed a little bit now as well. I guess it is more pay to win because you can now purchase and rent ships in game. So technically, all you need is, the starter package money, which I think they're gonna go on sale for like $35. So for 35, you can do anything in game. Yeah, obviously, you can't rent a caterpillar, but you can buy one. So keep renting a mining vessel
That's a
and
good point.
grind that money.
So that
out.
would
Good
only
point, man.
that would only effectively apply to So that's where the slider gets hard because you're paying money for it'll only affect what you can literally do when you log in, but it's not going to have it can't include the fact that we can rent a bunch of ships and get a whole bunch of money and then buy more ships, So it would just be that's probably why the slider is difficult to do because you're misleading people, right? Like saying, "Oh, you can only do this if you spend this much money," and it's like, well, that's not true, right? Because I can pay 150 for a prospector, but I can get a shit ton of money and buy a caterpillar, and now I can do trading. So, yeah, it would just be. Sorry, are we not swearing on this channel? Sorry, guys.
Yeah, no, get a button.
No, if you want to cuss, all you got to do is hit this when you say things like.
Okay.
Yeah, Jude.
Can you hit the button for me real quick? I don't have a button, guys. How do I get a button? Can you guys give me a button? How do I get a button?
Get voice
You
mod.
just go up and get a button.
Wow, all of you guys have a fucking button except me, dude?
Hey, all of you guys have a button, okay?
I'm sorry. I don't have a button.
We're cooler than you. We have a button.
All right, I'm out.
Nerdy
See
Jane
you guys
07
later.
girl.
I want a button.
Hi, I'm a head out.
All right, I'm gonna head out, dude. I want a button. Now I gotta censor myself like that. Wow, Jude got roasted. Yep. You mad, bro?
You, Jude.
Wow. All right.
All right. Yeah, well,
Settle down here.
we have one last clip, and I really want to show it.
Is it what I think it is?
It is
Please
exactly
tell
what
me
you
it's
think
I
it is.
it is.
Because we haven't shown this one yet, so we're just going to come to this screen, and then I'm going to open this up, and then I'm going to do
Is
this.
it the carrot going through the hole?
That's actually super cool.
It is!
Look at this, dude.
Oh, it's so cool!
I wish they would have showed how they activated it, like the call to it.
Yeah.
I think it's just something you hail.
Yeah. That reminds me
Guys,
of
for anybody
Stargate
that doesn't
too.
know, this is somebody flying through a giant wormhole, not a hole. And it's really cool. Really cool. I like
Right,
it.
I'll
so
tell
this
you what
is
it looks like, though.
essentially A
Yeah.
jump
Something-
gate
Wormhole
that
is
allows a
little
player
bit
to
like
travel
riding
from
around.
one system, such as Crusader,
And you can see
the
there's
Stanton
actually a
system, rather,
current that we put in the
to another
little
one,
wormholes,
such
and
as
you sort of see the particles that are
Pyro.
giving you
So in the future,
idea
Sure,
everyone's
we'll
gonna
see
have to
what
go
it
through
is.
these.
And you
I
have
kind
to
of see what you guys are
anticipate
saying a little bit
keep on
about
the course,
the
and if you
kind of the
don't,
graphic
you go off
of
and you
the
go
of
into
the
boundaries
wormhole, but
of the wormhole,
still the
you could
first
end up
iteration of it.
spat out into
It still remains to be seen what
space
they
in the
do
middle
to
of nowhere,
sort of increase that.
or
But
severely
it kind of
damaged.
looks like an esophagus a little bit.
Yeah.
Like you can see other wormholes like
Hey, there
Look at
she
her
is,
face.
our Lord and
Look at her face.
Savior.
Look how nervous she is. This poor girl is like, oh god.
She's like Chris
You know
Roberts
what?
will
You know what
fire
effect
me.
I would like on the wormhole? Like the Nexus. It's like you can kind of see stars and stuff, but it's like that weird, kind of like from Destiny 2. When you use the warlocks.
right,
Type of
right.
void.
I kind of would
So
like
when-
to see like
Here we
it
go.
pushing back in
Welcome to Pyro.
Yeah,
the new
boy.
system. Look at
She's
that.
she's so
I can't
proud of
wait till
herself.
people warp through those gates and there's like 30 people grieving.
Okay, so
14 torpedoes have been locked.
we are now in the
Camping the
Pyro system,
wormholes.
and we
Now it'll probably be a no fire
streamed
zone,
out
likely.
Stanton while we were
Or
I
you mean,
mentioned that it
an
was going to
armistice?
be somewhat like you're
Heavily
going down a
protected.
stream, so you can't control
the other side, by
the
way,
speed
is
that you're
also-
actually moving.
Yeah,
That's all controlled for you. You're just moving up, down, left, and right. to
There is
avoid
something
getting
here I
hit.
want to talk about. This thing over here. Is that another jump gate?
Yes.
Yes,
So we could possibly be seeing that going.
that's
to Nyx.
another system exactly. So Nyx is ideally really small, Even from the star map, you look at it, it's really small, so it is very possible to see another jump gate in Nyx, or not Nyx, but Pyros.
Yeah. It is a
that
connecting
go
gate.
somewhere else. Yeah, that makes a
I
lot of
don't.
sense.
I
But
don't
again,
think
I wanted
that
to
is
know what
that
we're
is
doing.
Ruin
Ruin
Station
Station
badass
jam.
jail. Because if you notice here, once I don't know if Monty has the whole clip, but when they warp off to Ruin Station, the ship goes off to the left.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
ship goes off real far. But actually, that cinematic that is used for it jumping out was really cool. You don't have it here, but it was really cool. That was a really cool thing. All right.
Jump gates, boys. Am I right?
Yeah,
So,
jump
yeah.
gates are
Damn,
really cool.
I can't wait.
What
Those are gonna be
what
dope.
does Pyro connect us to? Is it Nyx? Is that the Nyx system?
Yeah, I think that jump gate goes to Nyx. The other one that I pointed out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that jump gate should go to Nyx.
Which is where Levski will be. Guys,
Yeah,
we don't know.
Levski. Now, what's gonna have to be remains? What remains to be seen? English is hard. Sorry, guys. Is if we can go straight to Nyx, or do we have to go through Pyros and the ugliness? Well,
I
it's
think there's gonna be because you can see on the arc map what connects to what, right? Like there's specific gates taking you to specific systems.
yeah, because you'll want to take side. Because Chris Roberts was saying, right, you can potentially take side gates to different places if you're like a rebel and you're not trying to be seen, or you have crime stat, or I'd venture to guess that crime stat is going to change. Period. But either way, if you're a rebel, you'll be able to side jump to certain systems and take shortcuts and plan your routes out that way.
I can't
So,
wait.
when will we first use the jump gate? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it'll be the next CitizenCon. Staggered development's kind of helping things progress a little faster. But they do need to see how server-side OCS works with populated people, with all of us players playing. They need to see how server meshing works, and then we'll see all of that stuff.
I'm sure it'll come with 4.0.
Let us tackle the big ones before we take on this kind of stuff.
Yeah. Honestly, I would just like to see them in the game, but we'll have to see. Give us server-side OCS.
Yeah.
So, jump gates, those are awesome. We do have a free fly that's been announced, which is really good. There was some confusion on whether it was actually a free fly, and I think that's kind of what got people a little worked up. And I don't actually know if it's still like if it's going to be a free fly officially, right? Hank, and what I was just saying is like with the free fly that's out right now, is it actually a free fly, or do you need to be a backer?
No, it's for everyone. All
it
you
is
gotta
for
do
everyone,
is
right?
use someone's referral code, like mine, which I'll post here in
mine.
chat. You don't need anything else. When you go to install the game, it actually tells you that you're using a promotion game package, and it lets everyone install. There's no code you have to put in, nothing fancy like that. It's actually very cool. Because I actually forgot to buy a game package today, funny enough, and I was able to log in and play, and I was like, wait a second, and then I noticed that's the game package applied to my account. So this is going to be a very awesome free fly. I have a ton of people who already got signed up today and doing it.
Sign up with my code. Thank you.
You guys are hoes. Sign up with my code. Go code Monty.
I'm the closest to the javelin, so you guys should all use mine. That way I can give the orc the javelin.
I don't give a shizzle.
Or give Monty his first one since Monty doesn't have any.
You already got your gladius. Like, it's gonna take so long
I
to catch
didn't
you
get
up.
a gladius, dude. I'm really close to my gladius. So.
I'm pretty close to the Gladius too. That's my next one.
I'm
Cosplay
blown
was
away.
clearly rigged. Bagman was robbed at first place.
Raven Queen, I love you. You're a sweetie.
Wow, Raven Queen.
No, use code Monty. All hail the Lord and Savior, the meat missile.
Monty missile. I want a Monty the meat missile.
Cheers to you guys.
Cheers to you.
Cheers,
4
Lincoln.
beautiful people. 3 beautiful. All of you guys, whatever. Love you all.
Hey, you're beautiful too, Jude.
You really
include
are.
yourself in that number.
Well,
once we get my account to 2,000 something referrals, Skeleton, we'll do yours next.
heck yeah.
So, going back to the Carrick, I just want to remind everyone that we do have the Anvil Carrick giveaway running on Old Boy 07's channel. So if you're not part of the giveaway, stop on by, get yourself some tickets. We're going to be doing the drawing on December 6th. That's December 6th, the day
If I
after
win
the
it,
last day of the sales.
I'll be giving it away because I got one. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm kind of
Death
jealous.
Stranding. I had to melt everything I owned for it, but
Me
it's
too.
okay. I got it. I'm happy with
I
it.
lost all my ships just so I can
Actually-
have 2 carrots.
It's okay. It's okay. No, I know who I'm giving it to if I win it. Nobody.
I'm
Just
I'm
kidding.
really curious who's gonna win, man. We've got 78 people that have entered so far with over 40,000 tickets sold.
Wow. So no ticket cap, huh?
There's a 2,000 ticket cap on each entrant.
How much is one entry?
20 points.
Holy dear
It's
Jesus! I'm
not
gonna
a
enter.
lot of.
That's craziness. People could just dive in, dude. Boom, boom,
Yeah,
boom.
man. Doesn't take a
It's
lot.
like a lottery.
And I run raffles all the time when I'm streaming, so
Hell yeah! I won
Plenty of
5,000 to
chances.
myself, dude.
that's right. That's right.
All to myself.
I'm gonna win that
Alright.
Carrick.
I want to
I know Killidan really wants it.
Killidan got a
Straight
cutlass. Let him
leaders.
learn to master that ship first. He can't handle a carrot yet.
You gotta learn to handle the medium
Monty
ships
needs a
before that.
Carrick.
You
just
can't
so
go
I
up
can
there
ra-
with a size 3 boys. You barely know your size 2 club, okay, boy? I flew in Aurora for 6 months before I got an upgrade, okay? How well do you know that cutlass? Let me dogfight you. If you can kill me in your cutlass, you can upgrade.
Can the cutlass kill anything?
Yeah. It has quite a few missiles, buddy.
That's true, actually. Fair enough. There are a lot of missiles there.
I take that bounty hunting.
Yeah, I would take a cutlass bounty hunting because that's fine. But player versus player stuff.
See, I prefer
So you
my
have to-
arrow. I love my arrow.
I used to love the arrow when it had 2 shields.
Yeah, it's been.
I don't know.
It's
Listen,
definitely down. It's gone down a notch in my book.
I don't think so, because I have still yet to be killed in my arrow. You guys are flying it wrong if you're getting shot. It's a
don't
completely
have
different. You
one.
can't be flying an arrow like a Gladius. Every ship has its flight style and flight model. The arrow doesn't need 2 shields because you shouldn't be getting hit in the first place.
See, what I really
You
want is I
shouldn't
want
be
the,
getting hit in a gladius either because it's also basically the same.
But it's
in
more
the air.
forgiving. The Gladius is meant to, sit there. The arrows should always be moving. The Gladius, you can stop it, maneuver around. Like it's a completely different attack pattern and flight style.
see what they need to do is they need to fix the shielding issues on the Saber Comet so I can enjoy that shit. You suck, CIG. Fix your shit.
Whoa, 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 whoa! The
Oh, I'm sorry.
swearing. Relax.
Come on, CIG. Fix your.
There we go. I like it.
Yeah, I agree with Kaiser. The ship was too strong for how few you can actually hit that ship to have 2 shields. Like it was unkillable.
Yeah, the arrow was really strong before.
Especially if you fly it the way I fly it with 2 shields, I was unstoppable. Even with 1 shield, it's not so bad. Like I don't see the people complaining. It's a less of a strain on your coolers, less of a strain on the ACOM. You have a lot more fire time now. Like it's a blessing and a curse. Like I'll take my 1 less shield. 1 FR66 on that thing, and you're golden.
Yeah,
You
the
might kill it
FR66 is- with the A grade stuff now. It is pretty damn nice having those shields, for sure. Even I don't notice a difference between like the Foxfire, the quantum jump times, but that could just be me. I'm used to bigger stuff.
I actually have a question for you, gents.
Mhm.
What's the one ship that you guys are most looking forward to out of this anniversary sale?
I was looking forward to the Super Hornet, but I gotta carry. I don't care.
I was gonna say the CCU upgrade we're getting for the Kraken, but then I found out it's to turn it into a floating Walmart. So I was like, nah. I was expecting like a military package where we get military parts, maybe some more armaments, That would have been awesome. But I guess the closest thing I'm excited for is probably the mole. I'm excited to get another mining
Yeah,
ship.
the mole.
Nice,
mole.
nice.
Definitely. And this-
Toxito
I will
says
pilot that with you, man. Co-pilot it.
I'm
Toxito
excited for the
says
mole.
Kmart.
But I will also say, like, I
I
really
like that.
I know I keep going on about it, but I really, really wanted the C8X to have a mining scanner. That's what I wanted. That's what I feel like it was marketed as when the Jeffrey guy, whatever his name is, was like, it has a dedicated scanner. And, you know, I was all excited for it because it is an expedition ship. It has the Pathfinder tag on it. Same as the Terrapin. So it should have the scanner. The exploration ship should have the scanner, and it doesn't. And
I mean, it could.
I'm
It
a
just
little-
probably wasn't added yet. You know, I mean, hell,
Right.
of all the ships that have it, you guys know Reclaimer has it.
well,
You know, so
think about why
just give it. I mean,
it's
of course.
it's really cool because as a starter ship, it has the cargo grid as well. So you can put your boxes on that. It would be the ultimate starter ship. You could put your mineable boxes on that ship and sell the cargo from it. It would be the best ship ever. That would be my main ship for mining. I wouldn't use anything else for FPS mining.
I still
It's
think it's
awesome.
better to get the Titan for now. You know, the 4SU grid on the Pisces is awesome, but I think Jude's right. If that thing had a mining scanner, it would completely be a toss up with which two ships to choose from. Right now,
Mhm.
sadly, I still say Titan.
Yeah, Titan is
Especially
still
with them
really good.
selling the Pisces as a starter game package. I highly recommend for those of you to pick that up. You get an LTI token, and then for $5 more, upgrade it off to a Titan, and then there's your LTI game pack.
Yeah.
It's not a
And
bad
it
deal.
also, like, if you guys
Not a
haven't
bad deal at
flown
all.
the C8 yet, it flies really smooth. It has the new flight model that's been practiced on the Gladius. Obviously, it's not as fast as like a dedicated like fighter. It doesn't roll as fast. It doesn't pitch as fast.
It
But
accelerates fast.
it accelerates really fast, and it just does really well with canyon flying. I was doing some canyon flying in um Daymar, and it was like awesome. It was the smoothest, even smoother than the Gladius for me. It was like the smoothest canyon flying I've ever done with a ship, and it's so nice. So I'm that's what I'm going to be doing later, is hopping in my C8, having a blast.
Yeah, I've been upgrading it. It's not that bad. You know, all ballistic repeaters, ACOM, EcoFlow, a Zero Rush cooler, and a FR66. That thing is awesome.
Yeah, little beast, dude, and it has a quantum jump, has a quantum drive. It's awesome.
Yeah, somebody was saying the basic C8 isn't supposed to come with one, but you can add one in. But right now in game, both do. The only difference right now is the livery or livery. I don't know how to say it. I think it's livery.
Livery.
You know, the upgraded one is, you know, the color of the Carrack white versus like the black and gray stock one, and you get 2 less guns on the C8, but you can just add them yourself.
Mm-hmm. Has 4 hard points still. It just doesn't come with
Mhm.
them.
I was a little
Oh.
confused about that. Was the first time I saw a 111 missile rack as well. So that
Yeah.
a livery.
Just the way
Livery.
the hard points are on that ship is pretty cool too. It kind of looks like a saber a little bit, and if you can rip off the gimbaled mounts from Aurora ES or something, you could.
Well, that's the
You could have
thing.
some-
It's size 1 weapon points. I thought they were supposed to have gimbals by default. You know, like the
Mm-mm.
Pisces does, the Merlin does.
I don't think they do. From when I was shooting, I didn't have the option to go auto gimbal.
Because then, I mean, if you do a size 1 gimbal, you're gonna need a size 0 gun.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think if you rip it off the ES, you can just put them on those size 1 hard points with auto gimbals. I think they're like, I don't know. I gotta try it. I haven't tried it yet. To make them auto gimbals. But either way, I mean, if you're decent at flying fixed, I mean, it'll still be decent. Put size
You
two
can
gimbals
put
on.
size
I'm,
2
I'm
gimbals on there.
probably gonna get is gonna
You-
be the Corsair personal.
I don't think you can. I don't
No,
think you
because
can put.
the ship has size 1 points. You have to do a size 1 gimbal.
Yeah, you have
Unless
to
you're
put,
saying that
it's-
you've done it yourself and you can put S2 gimbals on there. But I wasn't seeing the option.
Yeah, Kaiser. It's a size
Nice
1
try,
hard
Reed.
point on the ship, dude.
They are totally off that topic. Monty, do you have a ship that you were looking forward to getting or are getting?
Oh, he says he's done it. Ooh.
Uh,
I don't know. We'll have to test it out. But
like
as far
for
as I know,
doing
they
the
were-
sale.
Yeah, any of the manufacture days.
I was thinking about getting a cutlass. I also kind of want a freelancer instead. I don't know yet.
Size 1 gimbals with a size 1 gun. Sorry.
I'm gonna go test that out right now.
Yeah, I'm going. See you guys. Great show. No, I'm just kidding.
I got 2 computers, so.
Oh, well, aren't you fancy?
I mean, I could still, I'm just in Discord. We could still right now. But
Hank,
Check
I
it, got
love that
4
hat on you.
gimbals with yellow jackets on it. Kaiser, that is awesome. That's
No,
gonna
if you
definitely
could do that, that's-
improve the fire rate on that. I've been doing it fixed, which is still pretty good.
I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be my main driver. That's what I'm gonna be flying around in the verse. That's what I'm doing. That's it. Anyway, guys, this is a good show. We have obviously loads. We could sit here talking about stuff for days, and I'd be happy to do that with you guys. But how's our time looking? What's
Oh, we're over the hour.
we're over it. We're over it. So
We are over it.
well, gents, it's another good show for us.
It was a
Another
good show.
week doing ScordCast. You guys are a blast, and thank you guys for all of you guys that showed up. There's a lot of you in chat, and it's nice seeing you guys here every week. So thank you guys for tuning in.
And for the follows, everything. You know, obviously there's tons of streamers right now, and for you guys choosing to hang out with us means a lot to us. You have no idea. This is episode 7, I believe. So we're growing there, and thanks to you guys, we're continuing to grow.
Yep.
And I have a blast. You guys are awesome.
Make sure to check us out.
Thank you, Daniel, for that follow.
Make sure to check us out on YouTube, SoundCloud, and Spotify. We're on Spotify now. That's pretty cool. I was pretty excited about that.
Find me on Twitch, Jude Lux, right here.
You can find all of our Twitch links down below in the boxes down there. If you click on the pictures for our channels, they will take you right to them. Aren't you guys streaming tonight?
I will be, yeah.
What
I'll
about you, old
probably
boy?
stream a little bit. Yeah, I'll probably.
I think this is Hankins' day off, isn't it?
It is. Like I said, I stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday, I do Night Crew. I stream on Friday. Saturday, I take a break. And then Sunday, I do ScordCast with you fellows. I do
like it, Hinkin.
need Saturday off. It's
Taking
very
breaks.
necessary.
Yeah, man.
But your
You do
stream's
you,
been doing
brother.
great, man. You've been
Thank
doing
you.
really well. So, it's good to see. It's good to see where your channel's going from when I first met you. So
You've surpassed
I
all
was
of
a
us.
baby streamer. No, that is
Yeah.
not true.
I'm not a good streamer anymore.
You are an
No.
amazing streamer, Jude. The only reason I even sound as good is because of you. Okay, you're my muse, my flame.
Same.
I love you guys. Oh yeah, Monty, we helped you with your mic. That's right.
Yeah, that's why it's sitting right here in front of my face now.
And it sounds fucking great.
Well, yeah, because I used to have it like way behind my computer screen, like way in the back corner of this wall right here, and it was not good.
Yeah. That's the thing with condensers. You need to get like right here.
So then
to
you can
speak
sound
in
all
it.
sexy.
A little bit of ASMR, with that compression on you.
Henkin on Sunday nights.
That sounds...
later for some ASMR.
Oh, my ears can't handle. Stop.
Oh yeah. Mm.
Ooh. Okay. All right. Everybody put some ice in it. Just kidding.
I'm gonna go change my pants.
All right. Hank got one.
I'm gonna go make me a sandwich, get a beer, and then I'm gonna go stream. So
Thank you guys
thank
so
you
much for
joining.
tuning in
Awesome show.
tonight.
Love you guys. Let's find somebody to raid.
07 all.
oh yeah, let's find someone to raid.
I was looking at Chody. You can do Chody.
Don't raid
Jody!
before the outro though.
Yeah,
Don't
I know.
raid
Hold on,
before
I have to load my Twitch thing. Fuck off.
Thank you guys. Hang out. We're gonna do our little outro video. If you guys wouldn't mind hanging out, we're gonna send this party with a raid to another streamer that we deem fit. If you guys can go over there, spread some love, throw some follows. Twitch Star Citizens community is the best community out there. There is no doubt about that. So let's share some of the love you guys have been giving us with one of these new streamers.
Who do you guys want to raid?
Chody.
I think the Chody.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do Jody.
Chody's good.
All right. Well, I'm gonna play the
Yeah.
outro first, and then I'll raid right as the outro is gonna come out because this outro is gonna be kind of long.
Don't y'all ruin it. We'll be watching.
See you guys.